YouTube. Jack's here, and today I'm talking about exhausts. Probably one of the most popular customizations that people make to their cars. Now, when we talk about customizing a car, we talk about a lot of things that are completely subjective. They're based entirely on your opinion, or your opinion of what sounds good. How a car looks or what kind of automotive subculture that you adhere to is usually something we have an opinion about right from the start. And of all the things that people are subjective about, perhaps none is as big or opinionated as sound. Sound is something that we all want out of a particular car. We all have an idea of what we want the car to sound like before we've even hooked up a new exhaust, maybe before we've even bought the car. Everyone thinks he or she knows what's gonna sound good for a particular engine. Nobody wants something that sounds like a potato goat, which is a mythological creature. It's part dragon, part gorgon, part shifty shell shock. Yes, millennials, that was a real person at one point. The early 2000s were a wonderful, terrible time. He's probably dead these days. Wait, he's still alive? You've gotta be kidding me. Now, if I were to say flat six, straight six, V6, all of those engines would conjure a different sound in your head. They would all sound distinct. They would all sound unique. You might think of the wail of a 911 GT3 flat six. You might think of the raspy snarl of an E46 BMW M3 straight six. Or you might think of the mechanical insanity of the Nissan GT-R's V6. Obviously, each engine has its own unique characteristics, and owners are going to enhance them in ways that sound more impressive, if not downright aggressive. And we generally agree that fake sounds pumped in by some special pipe, or worse yet, the car's speakers, are for losers.
You sit on a throne of lies.
So when it came time to put an exhaust on the Corvette, I looked at the usual suspects: Corsa, Borla, Magnaflow, Flowmaster. All of them make great systems for the C5 Corvette. But the more I researched, the more I started hearing about Billy Boat, specifically the Billy Boat Bullets. So I pulled the trigger on the Billy Boats for a couple of reasons, the most obvious of which was sound. I watched a lot of videos here on YouTube researching the Billy Boat Bullets, and in my opinion, the Billy Boats enhance the natural resonance of the LS1 V8 more than any other exhaust I saw, at least for the price. That was the second reason, was the price. The Billy Boats were far cheaper than the Corsa, Borla, Magnaflow exhaust that you would compare them to. And I know you might say you get what you pay for, but is that always the case? So I picked up my Billy Boat Bullet Exhaust quad tips at Southern Car Parts, which is a parts supplier here in Atlanta, not sponsored by the way. The quad 4-inch tip system was on sale, and I picked mine up for under $800. The comparable systems from Borla and Corsa were $1,000 and $1,500 respectively. That's a huge difference, one that could easily be put towards other parts, a lot of other parts, or Fortnite credits, or sister merch.
Hi, sisters.
I'm just trying to grow my audience, okay? Expand my horizons. Speaking of merch,
I've got an idea!
I should make some merch, preferably something with like my face on it, really big. So I figured I would give the Billy Boats a try. Better noise, better price, seemed too good to be true. Was it? Nope, not a bit. Billy Boat makes an excellent product, and they make it right here in the USA, which is important to some people. And they don't even make exhaust just for American muscle cars. They make exhaust for Audi, BMW, and Porsche, which, if I'm being honest, I didn't even know that until I started researching Billy Boat, and I didn't even know all the makes and models that they had until I started researching for this video. That's right. The Germans. They make exhaust for the Germans. Everybody in Germany is just like, unsubscribe, click, thumbs down, delete. You can't delete it off YouTube, but delete if they could.
Corretto.
Billy Boat exhausts typically enhance sort of the bass sound in the exhaust, which really gives the exhaust a sense of sort of menace and presence. Check it out. One thing people talk a lot about exhausts is drone. When you're in the car, what does it sound like from within the car? Now you can hear a little bit of drone with the bullets when you're under load. Right now it's pretty quiet, but when the car is accelerating, they do make some drone. But you have to ask yourself, is that worth the price for a deep bass, throaty sounding American V8 exhaust? Or are you gonna be concerned with drone? You know who's concerned with drone? My dad. My dad's concerned with drone, and he's a 75-year-old man. Are you a 75-year-old man? I didn't think so. So I think you could put up with a little bit of drone if your exhaust sounds awesome. All right, now I can't give you a full read on what the exhaust sounds like in the car right now because we are behind a Papa John's delivery person. But I'll drop it down a little bit here and we'll try not to crash into the back of them. That's what it sounds like. And we're about to have pizza all over us. All right, I hope that helps a little bit with a little bit of in-car noise. My lovely teenage camera assistant is holding the camera right now, which is why I'm being perfectly safe with both hands on the wheel. All right, Papa John guy is gone. Let's go. That's what it sounds like inside the car. My camera assistant got a little bit thrown around, but who cares what I look like? It's all about the sound. Hope you enjoyed it. So, where did Billy Boat come from? What exactly is Billy Boat? Why is Billy Boat?
Why is Gamora?
Well, since I was wondering that myself when I first heard about him, I thought I'd break it down for you, so here you go. In 1952, a 10-year-old Bill Boat Sr. created a go-kart out of an old washing machine motor. 10 years later, in 1962, Bill Boat was a successful race car driver and mechanic, and he passed on his skills in metal fabrication to his sons, Billy and Mike. Billy Boat learned to weld out behind his uncle's house at 8 years old, and by 10, he had welded his first set of exhaust headers. Bill Boat told his sons that in order to race, they had to be able to fabricate and fix everything themselves. Billy Boat raced all kinds of cars from 1982 to 2003, but it was in 1989 that Billy Boat Performance Exhausts was born. Despite being widely known for their amazing V8 enhancing characteristics, the first Billy Boat exhausts were actually made for Porsche 911s. Crafted from the highest quality T304 stainless steel, Billy Boats are well known for their incredible sound characteristics and lack of low-frequency drone. Here are a couple of diverse examples. So, there you have it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the sound. I know that buying a new exhaust can be an expensive and intimidating purpose, and while it might seem that I'm kind of gushing about Billy Boat, I'm really just eager to share my experience and hope that this video and this sort of breakdown or the sound comparisons helps you in some way, especially if you own a GM LS or LT V8 and you're looking to really enhance the sound, or if you own an Audi, BMW, or a Porsche and you didn't even know that there was another option out there. I was looking at exhaust videos. I mostly just found a bunch of iPhone videos where the phone was held way too close to the exhaust and it just resulted in a staticky, crackly mess. You couldn't tell if it was a fart can Civic, a Shelby Mustang, a McLaren Senna, or it was a bear being eaten by a great white shark named Ted who swam up the Yukon among the salmon just on the off chance that he'd get to take down a grizzly or something. It's been a long day. I hope the video helps you in some way, and whether or not you decide to go with Billy Boat or some other exhaust system, get whatever system sounds best to you, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Unless, of course, you have a car that plays exhaust music through the speakers, then please, for the love of God, get something, anything. Hang tinsel on the back of your exhaust. Just stop playing it through the speakers. At the end of the day, I'm happy with my decision, and when it comes to modding a car, I think that's all any of us ever really want. If you found value in this video, please consider giving it a like. It helps with the mysterious YouTube algorithm. And if you think anybody else might benefit from this or, the exhaust sound comparison, or they're interested in Billy Boat, please consider sharing it with them. Also, of course, consider subscribing if you enjoy the content and you want more car and motorcycle content like this. Until next time, guys, I'm Jax. Drive safe, ride safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace. Or peace, which way was it? A British person told me to do this. Peace. This is peace. The other way is not peace. This is peace. Peace.
Jog on.
Also, I'm getting notifications in the middle of a video.